All right, this is my audience for my fourth speech. Okay. Have you ever noticed a problem and thought, I can make a difference with that? Well, that's exactly what the founders of 4Ocean did. In this speech, I want to talk about the organization 4Ocean and the efforts they've given to help clean up the ocean. Since I learned 4Ocean, I've researched the organization to better understand the contributions they're making. Today, I want to talk about 4Ocean and how they've really made a difference. I want to show their background, the contributions they've made, and the impact they're inspiring others. First, I want to share with you how the organization was founded and why. In this section, I want to talk about the background of 4Ocean. With a name like 4Ocean, you might have a pretty good idea about what the organization does. 4Ocean is an organization started by Andrew Cooper and Alex Schultz, and they work to remove plastic from the ocean. Both of them grew up in Florida, loved fishing, loved boating and surfing. And when they took a surfing trip to Bali, Indonesia in 2015, they were struck by how much plastic there was in all the oceans. This caused them to create the 4Ocean organization. They started picking up trash beforehand, but in 2017 they formally began the company. Now, just 2.5 years later, 4Ocean has locations all over the globe. Their main headquarters is in Boca Raton, Florida, and there's other locations in Bali, Indonesia, and Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Now that I've explained their background, I want to tell you about their many contributions. I want to talk about all the things 4Ocean has accomplished. You might think that a group like 4Ocean just cleans up plastic on beaches, but they're doing a lot more than that. The things that set 4Ocean apart from the organization is their 4Ocean bracelets. These bracelets are made in Bali from recycled plastic that they've cleaned up from the ocean. And with each bracelet that you buy, it comes with something they call the 1 pound promise, which is every bracelet bought, they'll clean up a pound of trash from the ocean. Now they have different bracelets. I have one that represents sea turtles, but they have like manatees and all different polar bears. They have all different types of bracelets that go to different research groups in addition to the 1 pound promise. According to 4Ocean's website, they have something called the 4Ocean Pillars, which is an acronym for ocean. The pillars, the O is optimizing technology, creating jobs, education and awareness, and new global economies, which basically is kind of what they're about. They want to create an economy for plastic, so it's not just waste, it's turned into something more valuable. And since it began, 4Ocean has removed over 5,600,000 pounds since I've been writing this speech off the coastline and the ocean. So far, they've organized cleanups in 27 countries. They've even begun designing their own specially made boats just for the job. This is a new 135-foot boat that's built specifically for picking up plastic out of the ocean. And where 4Ocean goes, they seem to have a way of inspiring people to help around the ocean. In this section, I want to talk about the inspiration 4Ocean has. Most of us are aware that the ocean is facing a serious plastic problem, and 4Ocean is doing their best to inspire people, regardless if they can directly help, to get involved. The bracelets that you wear are pretty much like a daily reminder of the problem that there's there and what you're donating to whenever you buy one. And in addition to the bracelets, they also sell reusable water bottles and like metal water bottles, and they also sell cleanup bags and gloves. And this allows people to not make the excuse of, well, I want to wait for a cleanup. They can get out there and do it themselves. They don't have to wait for an organized group. In an article on CBS, Meet the Ocean Cleanup Company that's removed 4.7 pounds of trash. They interviewed the founders and found that the organization has created over 300 new jobs. Now, in Bali, Indonesia, they're paying fishermen rather than to have to wade through all the plastic to get their boats out. They can just spend their day, rather than fishing, cleaning up plastic. And the article was posted on the 15th of June, just 12 days ago, and in the title it says they cleaned 4.7 million pounds of trash. Well, the number's already gone past 5 million. In an article by PR Newswire, 4Ocean co-founders Andrew Cooper and Alex Schultz were named Forbes 30 Under 30 Social Entrepreneurs. And they were in the list it's chronicled the 30 young entrepreneurs who are doing the most to get out there and really be active. And they were at the top of the list in the social entrepreneur category. Now the company has done an incredible job of identifying a problem and really becoming part of the solution. Now we've talked about 4Ocean and the difference they've made, and I've spoken about their background, their contributions, and the inspiration they're having on others. 4Ocean is the largest private plastic cleanup company in the world, and their goal is simply to preserve the ocean. Now they say that one day they hope to be put out of business because that'll mean that the plastic problem in the ocean has completely been removed. And with what they're doing today, there's no telling what they're going to do in the future.
Alright, and then there's